Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to APSAC's online support program, class 9, week 11, chapter number 3, subject chemistry, prepared by Mariam Qureshi. Textbook chemistry, page number 42 to 57, chapter number 3, periodic table and periodicity of properties. Chapter included in this chapter are periodic table, S and P block elements, periodicity of properties. Objectives. By the end of the lesson, students will be able to know about periodic table, periods and groups in the periodic table, and also about S and P block elements and periodicity of properties. For example, shielding effect, atomic size, ionization energy, electron affinity, and electronegativity. In this lecture, I will discuss periodic table and what are periods and groups in the periodic table and what are S and P block elements in the periodic table. So let's start with periodic table. First of all, I will discuss the history of periodic table, that how and why scientists arrange the elements in periodic table. And then after that, the definition of periodic table, that actually what does a periodic table means. History. In 1864, Johann Newland, an English chemist, arranged 24 elements in order of increasing atomic masses. Actually, with the passage of time, different scientists were discovering different elements, as different elements have different properties, and it was difficult for the scientists to study them separately. So that's why the idea comes in their mind that we should arrange elements in a proper way to make their study easy. So that's why firstly the scientist Johann Newland, an English chemist, arranged 24 elements in order of increasing atomic masses. Atomic mass is the property of each element. Actually, atomic mass is the number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus of an atom. So on the basis of that property, the scientist Newland arranged elements in periodic table. Then after that, in 1869, Mendeleev arranged 65 elements in order of increasing atomic masses. But after discovery of atomic number by Moseley in 1913, it was noticed that atomic number could serve as a base for arrangement of elements. He arranged the elements on the basis of atomic number. The modern periodic table contains 118 elements, and it was actually the scientist Moseley who arranged these 118 elements on the basis of increasing atomic number. Atomic number is actually a property of an atom or element, and atomic number is the number of electron in an atom, or you can say the number of proton in the nucleus of an atom. Definition. A periodic table is a systematic arrangement of element. A table showing systematic arrangement of element is called periodic table. So in periodic table, the elements are arranged in increasing atomic number in a systematic way. Come towards periods and groups in the periodic table. Now what are periods and groups in the periodic table? Periods are the horizontal rows of the periodic table. Means the horizontal rows of the periodic table are called periods. There are only 7 periods in the periodic table. They are further divided into two groups, means short periods and long periods. First 3 periods are called short periods. The first period contain only 2 elements, hydrogen and helium, while the second period contain 8 elements. The third period also contain 8 elements, but they are also called short periods because only they contain main block elements. Transition elements are not included in these periods. The periods from 4 to 7 are called long periods because they contain both main block elements and transition elements. Now come towards the groups in the periodic table. That what are groups in the periodic table? The vertical columns of the elements in the periodic table are called groups. Now the groups are further divided into two main types: main group elements and transition elements. Main group elements, group A elements are called main group elements, and there are 8 main group elements. Okay, means 8 groups of main elements. And transition elements, group B elements are called transition elements, but transition elements are not included in your syllabus, so you will learn about transition metal in your higher classes. Now the first group come towards the alkali metals. Then what are alkali metals? Group first A elements are called alkali metals. They are called alkali metals because they form bases which are soluble in water. So that's why they are called alkali metals. Means these metals form bases which are soluble in water. The second group elements are called alkaline earth metals. They are called alkaline earth metals because their hydroxides are present in the earth crust. So that's why they are called alkaline earth metals. Halogens, group 7A elements are called halogens. Halogens means salt forming. As these elements when react with the metals, they form salts. That's why they are called halogens. Noble gases, group 8A elements are called noble gases because they are inert and they don't react with any other element. So that's why they are called noble gases. Look at this picture. In this picture you can see a periodic table of the elements. In this table the scientists mostly arrange the elements on the basis of increasing atomic number. Here you can see the different colors. Different colors shows different group elements. 1A shows first group elements, they are called alkali metals. 2A shows second group elements, they are called alkaline earth metals. 3A shows boron family. 4A shows carbon family. 5A shows nitrogen family. 6A shows oxygen family. 7A shows halogens, and last 8A shows noble gases. The blue color shows transition elements, and they are also called group B elements, and about which you will learn in your higher classes. At the bottom of the periodic table you can see two lines. Yellow line, the first yellow line shows lanthanides, and the second red line shows actinides. Here the hydrogen and helium are present in the first period. As you know that the horizontal rows in the periodic table are called periods. So hydrogen and helium are present in the first period, and then lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and neon are present in the second period, and then sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, they are present in the third period. The first, second and third period are called short period because they contain only main block elements, while fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh periods are called long periods because they contain both main block elements as well as transition elements. Okay student, it was all about periodic table. In the next video I will discuss periodicity of properties, in which we will talk about shielding effect, atomic size, ionization energy, electron affinity and electronegativity. Okay students, Allah Hafiz.